Okay, so I gotta go back to YouTube so we can read our comments.
Oh, you got the note in your iPad?
Yeah, I believe so. We gotta get on the live though.
Yeah. You got the note in your iPad?
Oh, that's lagging.
Yeah, I believe so. We get on the live though. It is lagging real bad.
I think I do it on like that on Beagle too, so it's okay. Okay, so here's
So
the
can you
chat.
see the Beagle and see the Beagle on that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we can't look at the fucking comments. So we're just gonna have to like
go back and forth.
Back and forth, yeah. There you go. Well, again, welcome to Talk to Me Softly podcast. Go ahead and give me an intro, girl.
Welcome to Talk to Me Softly podcast, where we have those uncomfortable conversations, those tough conversations that nobody really wants to have. But this here is a safe place. You know, no it's too much. You know, yes, we love the yeah. So, today we got some good topics, and we also have a special guest for you guys. All right.
Special edition, sibling edition.
Yeah, so today is sibling edition. We in our cozy PJs and stuff.
Yes, comfy. Little brother that's gonna be bigger than his big sisters for sure.
And Russo.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
We'll get in the cage, boo.
So can y'all believe that it's almost the end of the year though? Like that's what's crazy. This year flew. Definitely flew.
I guess I gotta get ready to find microphone too. So we can get hooked. Put our microphones first. We're a little behind. I thought
no, there's a big one. You use the bigger ones.
Oh, okay.
Can you fuck that up behind you? If it'll reach.
I need to log into my Instagram.
Huh?
Tell these folks to tune
in. Yeah. Tune in. Tune in to the Talk to Me Softly podcast, baby.
I'm about to make my phone real quick.
Here we go. It should be working now. We should have some contact.
Somebody told us we sound better without the
mics,
though. Yeah.
So what do you think? We're gonna see how it goes today because our mics was also dying last time. So see how they think today about how we sound and all.
Are we able to look at the chat?
That.
Yeah, we got it.
We
right
got
here.
the chats going and stuff like that. Sorry for the delay. Y'all know it's always a delay with us when we get on here, but we be on here, hey.
We be on here, but we ain't.
What's crazy is though, like we be getting ready before, so I don't know how we still be late every week.
Starting to get ready like 2 hours before to
and
not be ready when it's time. It's crazy.
It's all right. We're getting there. So I did want to start off, y'all, with that little challenge that's going around. What? Since we're siblings, you know what I'm saying? We listen and we don't judge. Get some.
That you ain't never seen the "We listen and we don't judge" challenge. So y'all say we listen and we don't judge, and we say something that's embarrassing. Or
you gotta admit to something, yep. And we're not supposed to judge.
We can't judge.
Admit to something like what?
Is it supposed to be pertaining to us?
Yes, pertaining to us. You know what I'm saying? Not like nobody that's not here. So, who want to start? Y'all want to start or y'all want me to start?
I don't have one because I don't do nothing to y'all.
Whatever. I beg to fucking work. I call bullshits.
I don't do
Bullshit.
nothing to y'all. Okay, you go first. You ready?
All right, we listening, we don't judge.
All right. We listen and we don't judge.
Okay. So I always only get you one Christmas present. Cause you don't never come with a gift for no motherfucking body or that bitch. You just be receiving. But at least you still be in the gifting category. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no judgment there. Yeah.
I don't have one yet.
You go.
I don't have
I
one.
think both of y'all bullshit.
I really don't.
Because both of y'all be bullshit.
Do I? What I do? What did I
I don't
do?
know.
We trying not to judge. I'm trying to listen and
Okay.
not judge.
Let me
Yeah, I think they are BS. What's going on the grade? What's up,
I don't
Leo?
have one.
Make sure y'all tap the screen for us. Thank y'all for tuning in. What's
I
up,
really
Lock?
don't
Thank you for the
remember. I
follow.
don't really have anything to like admit to. I don't have nothing. I'm serious. I don't. I can't think of anything.
Russo,
Down, Rue.
how
Yeah,
you just
boy.
Oh, I
gonna
got
keep,
one.
how you just gonna keep invading the podcast? Go get in the
Yeah, bro.
cage.
I got one.
Go ahead. Go get in the cage room.
We listen and y'all gotta say it
We
with
don't
me.
judge.
you.
Come on.
Say
We
it with me.
listen
Okay,
and we
listen and
don't
we
judge. We listening.
So the other day when y'all was FaceTiming me, I was just looking at the phone. I was just looking at the phone, like, what the fuck do they want?
Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit, y'all? Because first she answered for like 2 seconds and hung up on us. And then
I was
wasn't
trying to
answering.
enjoy my food, and y'all kept fucking
You
calling.
could have told us that. But you know what? We listen.
We listen and we don't
We're not
judge.
judging.
It was
That's
a
okay,
moment.
sister. You enjoy that fucking food. Because you know what? I do the same thing to y'all. I
What?
watch y'all call me like they don't whoa shit. Especially you and mommy.
I don't be one shit. It don't even matter.
You don't. And you don't. Reggie. I actually answer his phone calls because he don't ever call a nigga.
That's not true. I call and check that. Okay, I think I got one. We listen and we don't judge. But it don't fool her. I low key was excited for you to move out. I wanted to go play room in the basement. I'm not gonna lie.
That is fucked up. That is very fucked up of you. How dare
I'm
you?
just saying.
You know what? I'm not gonna judge you because that was a big ass room, and I feel that.
That room basement was nice.
I was excited for you to move out.
I'm just saying. How you excited for me to leave? That bitch was big though. It was like a little apartment down there. You know, ain't really.
Y'all are funny.
I'm just saying I had two sides.
Oh yeah. Oh
that
yeah.
was nice. I had a little living room area.
Yeah, Fuller was lit.
Club Fuller.
Y'all
was
about
lit.
to say Club Fuller.
Club Fuller. Cup. Yeah, cheers.
Cheers to Club Fuller.
Cheers to Club Fuller. I already sipped my orange
It was
juice.
a blast there. It was a blast there.
That was the good days.
So y'all, I have a question for y'all.
What's up? I like this.
How's everything been with adjusting and moving to Atlanta? And do y'all ever like? I know y'all say y'all don't miss Cleveland, but do some of y'all ever miss being at home with us?
So look.
No, I miss y'all.
Yeah, I don't
you know what
miss
I'm
being
saying,
there.
but I don't miss being there. Like I love when y'all come visit. It's a little ass. But as far as like living up in Cleveland and stuff, like I don't ever want to move back.
Never?
No, ever. So if I leave here, I'm gonna be moving somewhere else, like trying a different state versus moving home. You feel me?
Right.
And I feel like you won't understand like how it feels until you try it.
So for me, I don't know. Like it's been rough adjusting. Like y'all know it's been really rough. But the crazy part about it is like I don't regret it. I would do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like I went through a lot more. Like I had to face a lot more. I learned a lot more. But through it all, like I've been way happier. We was having this conversation. I've been way happier, like in general, even though I don't have as much as I had when I was like in Cleveland, like financially, like I was way better off there. You know what I'm saying? But now here, like I don't know. I'm just a lot happier within.
Do you miss like that? Like that safety feeling you had with being around, like having like mommy and your dad and granny and them, like just knowing that you had people around you that had your back in case like.
Well, honestly, for me, I still feel like I still have that security because we came together. Mm-hmm. So it's not like I'm down here by myself.
You and then also we still have that. No, we can't be like, hey, I'm stranded, come pick me up type stuff. But we can still call them and they're gonna make something happen. And then we do have, I feel like we have a village here as well. It may not be as strong as the one at home, but you got to work with what you got. And then we got each other, like she said. So definitely. And then also part of me wanting to move, like it was like I have always had like that fallback. You know what I'm saying? So it had me stagnant. You know, I could always call my mama or call my daddy for whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it did have me in a place of like being complacent and just not really moving up or moving forward. I was very stagnant. But when I moved here,
sister.
I don't know. It did just, I don't know. Character development. You know what I'm saying? Like it definitely has helped me more than it has hurt me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like everything that I've been through is a stepping stone for where I'm going, like the woman I needed to become. You know what I'm saying? To fulfill my purpose. And I'm still like working on actually figuring out what that is. I think I have an idea, but it hasn't been confirmed to me like what that is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trusting that everything that I've been through is stepping stones for where I need to be.
Where you're supposed to be. They said which city more vibey.
Which what?
Which city more vibey?
Where you like the vibes better?
I love the vibes here. Like
for sure. Cleveland.
Still live in Cleveland.
Cleveland
he said
is fun. Like Cleveland is fun, but like you're not safe there. You gotta Cleveland got the fun where you gotta watch your back and kind of.
So nobody's really having fun. If you gotta, you know what I'm saying. You gotta.
ATL, like even though like. Like I was with y'all, so I felt like okay, but even though like I was with y'all, like I didn't really feel like I had to like really like watch my
like
back.
You was dancing with random people that night.
Like like I was, and I'm not really like that, but like and I was in the club singing and screaming with like strangers, a bunch of people that I never knew. So
yeah, it was a lot of fun. I feel like, and we're not from here, so it may just appear that way to us, but I feel like down here. It's a lot that like it's the community. Like they have a lot of like the community is just they stick together to me, in my opinion. Like
a lot of help.
Yeah. And they just kick it. Like they have events, like they do a lot for the community together. You know what I'm saying?
We're not gonna say that they don't got their fair share of bullshit.
Oh no, for sure. For sure.
Because they definitely do.
I agree to that.
You have those type of people everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? In the nicest places. So yes, they still got some bullshit just like back home, but overall,
but the level of bullshit,
the vibes, like the vibes is just better here. I don't really care for Cleveland. Like when we just visited, I was just there a whole week. We didn't even think about going out. It was like not even a thought process because there's no reason to. You always gotta watch your six. You know what I'm saying? Make sure nobody's looking you up and down trying to rob, steal, and kill you. I don't know.
You know what else though? Like it's just a vibe down here. Like the music, like the whole little southern, like upbeat, like cookout type music.
That could also be because
we're not from here. But no, it's. I feel like it'd be a vibe for them too. That one song,
It do though. They like
that come on
where they from. You know what I'm saying? They definitely put on for this.
Can't have one, man. You gotta have three. If you want, baby. That turns everybody up from here, not from here. Like every.
For sure. A little country, a little Sunbelt.
Yeah, I like it down here though. I really do. The vibe is definitely lit. And it's a small city too, you know? So I think that's even better for me.
But the traffic is disrespectful.
Only up in Atlanta. Not more so like where we live at. You know, like where we live is cool. But like, so what was one major thing you had to let go, like in your past, and like you noticed you needed to let go to better yourself and be the person that you are today?
This is actually something recently that me and T talked about earlier was my emotional dependence on somebody who I was with for a long time. It was just holding me back from a lot of opportunities. I feel like I could probably be in an even better place than I'm in right now if I were to just be okay with if I was okay with letting her go at the times I should have been. But
for sure, Black.
I feel like things worked out the way they did for a reason. Where I'm at now is I'm not saying where I'm at now is bad either. Where I'm at now is also good. I got a good that I like, and it ended up leading me to meeting a great group of people that helped me get myself together mentally. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy it worked out the way that it did.
You know, everything happens for a reason, and I feel like maybe that was a lesson you needed to learn when you did, so you wouldn't have to learn it later.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So now that you know that,
don't make the same mistakes. Yeah, that's what I was speaking to you about earlier. Like, you know, nothing wrong with, you know, you valuing those relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. But you also have to make sure that you're being mindful of your independence and what you have to do for you.
Yeah. I try to be mindful for my independence of myself, and sometimes I just get caught up in like kind of caring too much about how my acts affect other people, and sometimes I feel like if I do something that's going to negatively affect somebody else, or not negatively affect their life, but like them emotionally, I would say like if I feel like I'm hurting somebody else by what I'm doing, that kind of would stop me from doing it.
Well,
if that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand that. And it's like I said, it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with caring about other people's emotions. It's nothing wrong with it. But you can't always put it above your own needs. You know what I'm saying? And then people that love you, if you're trying to do something to better yourself, you know, what we talked about earlier, you know, that's something that you want to do to better yourself. So if that hurts somebody, they can express, you know, hey, you know, I'm gonna be hurt when you leave. I'm gonna miss you, but ultimately they're gonna support you because they love you, right? So I think that's how it goes. You don't always have to sacrifice your wants and your needs for other people.
Yeah.
And I don't even know exactly what y'all talking about, but just take that alone. Just think about me and T moving out here. You think everybody was happy that we was up and leaving here?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
They were not. My dad.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that didn't make them stop being there. You know what I'm saying? The people who's supposed to be in your life are gonna be around. The people who's supposed to just be here for a season gonna be here for a season, and that's just that.
And to back up what she said, like my dad, you know, y'all know my relationship with my dad, and he was very upset. Like the night that I was leaving, he didn't even come outside and say bye like before I was leaving because he was that upset. You know what I'm saying? But he sent me on my way with like startup money, like
make sure you was together.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was
hard.
It was hard for him.
You know what I'm saying?
He
understands.
Very upset.
He understands.
Even though he didn't like it, he just supported me trying to do something for me. And then what's crazy is later on down the line, I was trying to move back home at one point, and he was like, "No." He was like, all this was for nothing, then nah." Like and like I feel like God used him in that moment because I really feel like if my dad wasn't there to say, like, girl, if you bring your butt here, like, I probably would have ended up back home. It's been a few times where I wanted to go back. Really? But that particular time, yes. That particular time, though, he was like, But at first, he was against it. People will come around, and if they love you, if they genuinely love you, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to agree with what you do. They're going to be there for you. So,
and they are. That's crazy. But I have not wanted to move back home one time since. I moved here. I'm gonna just go ahead and put that out there.
I just don't do like.
No, I understand that too. That even with all the shit that we both have been through some shit since we've been here. It has not been easy at all.
Oh yes.
Like you said, you found out a lot about yourself. Have I? And I'm just saying, I have not.
Yeah.
I ain't wanted it not one time. But
that's right.
What about you? What is something that you noticed about yourself that you had to let go to become the woman you are today?
Ooh. So I had to let go of control. Like control. Wanting to control stuff. Like wanting to control how things happen in my life. Ultimately, if it is not God's plan, it is not going to happen. So and the more we put our hands in stuff, like the messier we make it. So yeah, that was something I had to let go of. Control. Making decisions without consulting God first. Making decisions out just making rash decisions. Rash decisions.
I haven't gotten there yet, you know.
Making rash decisions, like
I can admit that. I don't think I've gotten there yet. I definitely still be wanting to control every situation, but I feel like I'm coming around to realizing that I need to not be trying to control everything. You know what I'm saying?
So what about you? Which one?
Mine is, I feel like, it's anger, because I used to just snap at this. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm thinking about stuff like, all right, you ain't got to do all that. Reggie just be exaggerating. Like, I just used to be on his ass, wake up every day like, nigga, what's up? Get your ass out of bed, little bitch. Like, boy, you act like I was coming out. I was not. But definitely, I was definitely felt like I was a little hot-headed. But now I try to think, you know, situations through, make sure, you know what I'm saying, am I tripping? Am I tripping? I ask myself that now. Instead of just flipping the fuck out.
That's
and
good,
then
though.
later, I've been like, damn, you was tripping.
No, that's really great. That's growth for real, because thinking before you do stuff is very important, very mindful.
No, for sure,
very
sure.
mindful.
And like, I do it in like every other aspect. You know, think before I do something, if it's gonna get me in trouble legally and all that. But when it came down to anger, you know what I'm saying, either like with a partner, with a friend, with anything, I just be, oh bitch, you know, I'll be ready. And now I just be kind of thinking about the situation first and assessing it, and be like, okay, sometimes I'm tripping, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm really not tripping, but even now I still react differently because I've calmed down, and you know what I'm saying. I'm not just doing shit rational, like you said, rationally.
And then like, I don't know, I feel like, you know, you can feel how you want to feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can feel how you want to feel, but it's just all about how you react.
Exactly. And I've definitely grown with my reactions 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I definitely used to just be on Snap and go like,
yeah.
Boom, baby, bye, woo, woo, woo. You know, down, whatever. This, whatever. It's whatever all the time, you know? But I'm better now. She's becoming
Have you ever cut off a close friend or family member to like better yourself?
I feel like I've cut off my availability to certain family members in order to better myself, because they had more control over my like emotional state, you know what I'm saying, with situations. And you know, I said like how angry and snapping, you know what I'm saying, so I can't have somebody who's, or constantly be around somebody who's triggering that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I've definitely cut off, you know, my availability, how much you can keep contact with me and talk to me when I answer the phone. Mm-hmm. So that's probably why I am like I am now. Like, I don't really be on my phone. I suck at texting and all that. I just keep more to myself. Yeah, so I can say that.
I wouldn't say as much as necessarily cut them off, as more so as like kind of distance myself. I like kind of, because if like with the situation I was talking to you earlier, I'll make. Well,
we can just say, so you can know. I don't know if you want on the podcast.
I will. It don't matter.
Cause so Ray can be in the loop.
It was like, it's kind of like the situation with Daddy or whatever. Mm-hmm. With like me always having to make the effort of trying to like see him and spend time with him and stuff like that, and just never really getting that back. And I feel like, as your son, you know what I'm saying, you should be already making the effort to see me. I shouldn't have to do the extra to try to see you. And
can I ask you something real quick?
Why you in that sentence?
Do you think that like that's why you go so hard for your other relationships, because you was like missing it in that area?
Possibly. I don't know. I'm not sure. I wouldn't say, not really. The reason that kind of taught me to not care about losing people in my life. Like, that kind of taught me to realize the people that are good for me and who isn't, and who kind of just hurting me more than helping me. But with the thing that made me like go so hard for the people that I care about is just because like I'm only 19 and I've already lost like almost like 5 people that were younger than me. Like, whether it being like our cousin my Xavier, or my friends Deanna, Wes, Chris passed away, and yeah, all of them were younger than me. Deanna's a year younger than me. Chris was a year younger than me. Wes is a year younger than me. My Xavier was 16. So like, I just like, and then like when I made it to 18, I literally felt like I was blessed to make it to the age of 18, and it's just like, that's so crazy. Like,
yeah, because 18 is young.
I feel like I shouldn't feel lucky that I made it to adulthood, but like, that reality don't really hit you until you start losing friends, and then you realize that like death don't pick and choose. Like, literally, no matter how old you is or how healthy you are, you literally can die tomorrow. So that kind of just made me cherish the time and my relationships I have with people, because I don't want to have no regrets or nothing like that when people die. Because when my friend Chris passed away, we wasn't even cool or talking at the time. So
I understand that. I understand that. But I think you should have well, I ain't gonna say you need to have, just you should have some balance though with that, with yourself, because just like you said, you don't want to have regrets with people. Like, you don't want to have any regrets, things you didn't do for yourself. You know, when it's all said and done. So
yeah,
and I can appreciate, you know, how you are though, as far as your relationship. So that's dope, you know, because people don't really care about having friends, especially now. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm not knocking you for that, but I'm just saying, have that same energy for you and what you need, what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, where you want to go, you know? So
yeah, that's definitely something that I'm starting to see now. I'm definitely, now that I'm been on my own, like, not necessarily on my own, but without like mommy being right there all the time. I kind of am able to have my own. I'm kind of able to really have my own opinions now, and kind of like see things like for myself and experience life, what it's like to like kind of be on my own. I'm becoming more goal oriented just in life, like with like going to the gym more, or like finally starting to figure out what I want to do like as a career in my life, and kind of like it kind of taken path like on its own. Like, I've always said, like, if it wasn't if it wasn't me going to sports, like doing NBA or NFL or whatever, I wanted to be a personal trainer or a physical therapist. And just with me kind of focusing on myself and being goal oriented and going to the gym and kind of posting gym progress and stuff like that, people have been coming to me asking me for gym advice and asking me to go to the gym with them and kind of show them my routines and what I'm doing and stuff like that. So kind of like literally the career of me wanting to be a personal trainer is it's taken way on its own without me having to like really work towards that necessarily. But I do want to start taking like uh personal training classes to really get like more professional with it and trying to start working at the gym that I go to and see if I can turn that into a career.
I think that you should.
That's an amazing
I think
idea,
you are
Reggie.
passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best thing you can do is
Work.
water what you're passionate about.
Getting paid for it.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. So
I'm getting paid
there's this
for
there's this girl named Hallie that I work with, and she was saying that her and her friend they want to start going to the gym, but they don't know what to start doing. And she asked me if I would train them to.
Yeah, you
and
would
I
get
talked to her about that, and I said they're gonna be my guinea pigs. That I'm gonna use them two as my first.
And you also still need to charge them.
You think I should?
Don't do that for free.
Don't do it
not,
free,
but not high.
Yeah.
Don't overcharge. You know what I'm saying? But still,
Get
your
something.
time is money, and you're giving them your time, and you're showing them. You know what I'm saying? What you have to offer. And word of mouth carries better than any advertisement.
Or you can make them your
social media. You know what I'm saying? Or that too.
Make
you know
them
what
your
I'm saying?
ambassadors. They have to post for their sessions
to get you clients. That could also work, and then that way they won't have to pay. But
they
the
have
people
to post
that
a certain amount of posts per week.
I definitely think that's a really good goal for you to, strive towards and see where it goes, Reggie.
I think you should.
You might be very successful. You might have found your you know what I'm saying, where you're supposed to be. And you'll get to look good while doing it because you're going to stay yourself in shape too,
And you're not going to be dreading doing it.
Yeah, and just about like, I feel like just about like where I am and just like the networking is going to be very easy because I'm very just outgoing as a person, and then like where I'm at. I mean, we lived in Medina since I was like 5 years old, so I know about everybody. Can I give you a piece of
advice? Don't shit where you sleep. Don't be fucking all the bitches that you be training when they start to look good and shit.
He don't give you a look like he don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, he don't give me that look like, listen here. Don't shit where you sleep.
Okay.
I'm just going ahead and say it. I know some of them the good looking ones might even try to just get you to train them because you look good. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for that trap. Don't shit where you sleep.
And they're gonna be
keep
in the
it
booty
strictly
shorts.
business. Yeah, they're gonna be
rocking booty shorts
over because I'm just saying they might be trying to get you. You got to keep it peace, keep it professional. But I think that's an amazing path for you to strive towards. Well, I'm proud of you, Wiggly Bug.
I like it.
Yes. What about you, T? You never have to cut nobody off, family friends.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Say what your
yeah.
Shit with your chest. Thank you, Black.
Yeah, I had to cut. It's happened multiple times for me. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like my issue be I just give chance after chance after chance after chance.
And see, not like I didn't cut people off close to me, but I just
give me one more chance. Give me one more chance.
Yeah, I just try to see the good people.
You pretty much got one time to fuck me up. I ain't gonna let you show me twice. You know what I'm saying?
That's just how I like. One time, somebody do something one time, and like
but something drastic like a best friend trying to mess with.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? That's one time. That's cut. That's
and
I don't think people need be second chances for that, but that's be the type of situations that
it varies.
I never had that many friends. I think all my life, y'all, I've never had a total of 10 friends ever. Like ever. I'm very, very picky. I don't like people. So if I like you and I'm your friend, I'm spending the night and all that. I take that personal. I take those, relationships like I take my relationships, like, because I don't have many friends. I don't trust a whole bunch of bitches. So you do something like that, girl, you won't hear from me again. And that's just that.
No, for sure. I agree with that statement. But, like I was just saying, what if it's something like they did something small, like
I've had
made a weird comment.
I've had a disagreement with a friend before, and we had a whole falling out, and we're still friends to this day. You know what I'm saying? We did cut each other off for a little bit, but we came back because it was stupid. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't drastic, but like all the other friends, it was always some bullshit, like a drastic thing that they had me fucked up, and I'm not kissing nobody ass. I'm not doing it, and especially I'm not the biggest forgiver. I will. But I hold grudges.
We have to have grace and forgive people.
That's not good.
I hold grudges. Because I don't do shit to people, and I don't give people a reason to do shit to me. You know what I'm saying? So I just like, if you actually come make me feel that way towards you, then fuck you. And I don't need to forgive and be friendly. I can be cordial, but it's still gonna be fuck you. And
it's hard for you to forgive. We gonna get through that.
No. Yeah. It's still gonna be fucking people.
We gonna get
It's still fucking people, y'all. I don't know what to tell her because
no, you gonna forgive people, Ray.
You should.
I did forgive them, and they can stay the fuck over there.
See, yeah, no, I feel that. Like, you can forgive them, you can forgive them, and that's it. Like, that don't mean like they get access to your life again. I'm just saying, forgiving people, and
I mean, forgetting about them. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah,
out the wind. It's in the wind. I'm not like trolling it, dragging it, trying to still fight when I see him and shit. No, ain't none of that. You forget, But the funny thing is, have you ever ran into like an ex in public? You have?
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever ran into, I've never ran into an ex in public. Let's start there.
It was awkward. Me and you ran into what's the name? At Walmart or something. It was
I don't remember. Oh yeah. Your ex, nigga, not one of our exes. Oh. That was her ex we ran into. That don't count.
Oh.
Yeah, who was my ex?
Girl, we ran into one of your exes. And it was awkward as fuck. But I'm just saying, like, have you ran into an ex? Okay, like with another spouse or on a date?
Oh,
on a date?
Like out with somebody
no.
else?
No, never done that.
No. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just feel like that would be crazy as fuck.
Ooh. That's messy.
I feel like it would be, but why would it be messy if that's your ex?
It's not messy, but it's like, it's messy. Like,
I ran into my ex with her new dude.
Okay, and how did you react? Didn't give a fuck?
I didn't care.
Okay.
She turned it into a whole thing, bro. It was with Gabby, who you had asked me about earlier. I told you she was weird. It was after we had moved to Cleveland, and I was down there. And I was in Medina, just like one of them days I was just down there kicking with my friends with them. I was in a rec playing basketball, and her boyfriend walked in as I was leaving, and I just walked past him, and she gave me like she's seen the ghost, the craziest look, and just walked past me. And then apparently she texted one of our friends, because as soon as I got in my car, my friend started texting me, was like, "Did you just see Gabby or whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Who cares?
And she was like, Gabby said she saw you at the wreck and was like, "Why is Reggie in Medina and all this?" And my boyfriend was about to try to fight him and all this stuff. And I was
Gabby
just like,
girl,
if
you don't get your
she turned into a old
girl.
If you don't get your y'all walk past me.
Girl, not y'all was about to squabble.
They walked right past.
They was gonna squabble for the pussy. I'm joking.
Reggie said this ain't that. This ain't that.
Like, it's done. So it in the past tense. And that's that. What's your next question, Boo?
It says, ending the year, what is one goal you strive for in 2025?
Oh, that's easy. I need to get over 250, not 150.
Oh, okay.
Right now, I'm 120. And so my goal is by in the next year, I want to put on 30 pounds.
Okay, so for me,
I think that's doable.
I don't put on about 50.
150. So that's a good weight for you.
Yeah,
I think it's doable. You're gonna have to eat a whole lot more.
I'm trying.
Your ass.
What kind of stuff you eating?
Like crazy.
Anything. I just try to. It's just my consistency of eating. I don't eat as much as I should, but whenever I do eat, I eat like a lot. Like I eat to full. So I
a lot of protein.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
get you a
I
little
got
diet.
protein powder. Yeah,
that's part of
protein,
learning to know what you need to gain weight. It's gonna be part of your journey into being what you say.
personal trainer.
Yeah, personal trainer. But you're also gonna need to
Smoothies,
tell
peanut
your
butter.
clients how they can either gain or lose weight
Well, I know
and all
what
of
to
that
eat.
too.
I know the right stuff to eat. It's just
So
like
you gotta
it's just
practice
about
what you eat.
eating.
Whoa, what's up, butter?
Why
It's
you
just
don't
about
get you some?
eating.
Why
Like,
don't you
I
get
try
you
to
some?
eat it, and like I just don't be hungry. I don't eat unless I'm hungry, because I will waste it if I'm not hungry, and I'm just never hungry.
Mm.
Like,
No, you gotta force yourself to eat. What stuff do you strive for in 2025? What's one of your aspirations?
Why are we like this? So for me, I definitely want to get consistent in the gym again. I want to get consistent, and then I also want to finish writing my book. I have been procrastinating.
Yes. I've been wondering what's been going on with your book. You
I
wrote like 5 chapters, though, right?
I did. I wrote 5 chapters. I got I've even found like different companies to help me like with the publishing and all that. So
Yes, get
the
into
editing
it.
and all that. So, I want to do that.
do you know the title of it?
Yes.
Can you say it yet?
Oh,
Huh?
you can't.
Can't say it until it drop, Barbie.
Oh, okay.
Gotta wait till
Tell
it
me
drop,
after.
Barbie. Let me fix
Yeah.
the screen.
I'll tell you after.
Merry Christmas.
But those are my 2 goals. And then
check.
Also, I feel like the past couple years of my life, I've been using like one situation happened in my life as a crutch. You know what I'm saying? Like not a crutch, but it's just been kind of like my identity. I want to come out of that 2025. You know what I'm saying? I just been operating in that hurt. So I want to come out of that 2025.
Okay.
How about you?
I like that.
You, Ray?
I really don't know. I just know I want to, do good in school, keep my consistency in school, because it's my second time going.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just my big thing is to stay focused in 2025 and just see where it takes me, because moving here definitely just where I thought I was going, it ain't go like that. If anything, that bitch hit a left turn, right
Goes
turn.
back to what I was saying about we
so
try to put our hands in our plans,
so
and it ain't that.
Yeah, so and now I didn't even think that I would be in school right now. So the fact that I'm in school and I can focus just on school, like I'm blessed to be able to focus on just my studies and really take it serious. So definitely that's my goal for 2025. It's just for me to stay focused. Hopefully I come out with all A's, y'all. I was
Absolutely.
I was this close, but it's cool. We'll get that GPA back up.
Yeah. Her GPA is still great.
We gotta get it back to a 4.0.
But yes, we go for the 4.0.
Yeah, I like my 4.0, and that's that. The finals be whooping the niggas' ass. And them papers, no cap.
That's a good. Add that to my list as well. Just continuing to do good. In school.
And just really seeing where life takes me. I have no plan for 2025 besides going to. I want to get my passport. I gotta go out the country for my birthday.
Mine is like
we should start planning it now.
And that's also I need to talk to you about that, because I do need to go and get that done and ordered and all that. Yeah.
I don't know why. I just want to go to
Canada.
I do too. It's fun.
I do too. I want to visit
fun.
Canada.
This nigga want to go for the wrong reasons. You don't even want to go to sightsee. This nigga just want to go because it's legal at 19. Ain't that some shit? You ain't even got that much longer till you're 21. Then you gonna be like, I wish I was 18.
Okay. Do you believe that entrepreneurship is easier than having a 9-to-5?
No.
Yes, it is.
It's absolutely not.
Entrepreneurship is easier?
Entrepreneurship is easier. In the term of like later on, like So in the starting an entrepreneurship and starting at a 9 to 5, starting is easier. But like we're talking about just throughout life, no.
Why do you think that though? Because like starting an
Because starting a 9 to
entrepreneurship,
5 is very easy. Starting an entrepreneurship is super hard.
that's what you said. The
That
opposite.
no, that's what I meant. I didn't mean to say it like that.
I'm about to say you got to start that shit up yourself.
Starting a 9 to 5 is a lot easier than
yeah,
starting an entrepreneurship. But I'm saying like in the long term throughout life, a 9 to 5 is a lot harder than entrepreneurship.
It's harder to work yourself up.
Your freedom is you have way more freedom. Once it's established, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The entrepreneurship is really only hard in the beginning. Once you get established and you get workers and you build your business, depending on whatever your business is, you get shops or whatever it is that you're trying to do, or you selling or retail.
Yeah, you got to put that grind in to make your money.
You don't have to work as hard. The higher you get, the less you have to work. With the 9 to 5, you working the same thing, doing the same thing, same amount of work every single day. Your
not
level
necessarily
of work is kind of based off the population in the area you work in.
Not necessarily though, because still in 9 to 5, the higher up you get, usually like the less work you have to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's not true.
You don't think so?
Every 9 to 5 I've worked.
Different.
Every 9 to 5 I've worked. All the managers say they work salary, which means they get paid like yearly. Paycheck. They get paid the same, and they often work more hours than they did before.
They gotta do a lot less work. Majority Tiana said that too. Like more paperwork and stuff. You know, you're right. Depending on which field that you're in, I feel like it's more paperwork, payroll, stuff like that versus labor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't have to worry about paperwork and worry about inventory and getting shipments and talking to the. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to
that's still work,
order the shit and all that. Y'all doing the labor part when they more so doing like the back end.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like the higher up you get, you still gonna have to do work. You still gonna have to do work. The higher up you get in entrepreneurship,
and then you know in the beginning of entrepreneurship, like you doing all of that, you doing all your own like content, you doing all your own advertising.
You just get help with that.
You doing all your own inventory, ordering, like everything. Working like you actually doing.
So I feel like it's
the hands-on labor.
That one's harder. Entrepreneurship is definitely harder to start.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like both of them is like the higher up you get, less work you have to do. Depending for a 9 to 5, depending on like which job you in. But even like in factories and shit, you go in, you scratching the ground, they gonna have you doing the most work. They gonna have you on a job that nobody wants to fucking do. Coming straight in.
Now.
You know what I'm saying? So the higher up you get, the less work you gotta do. And I feel like that's just for any job. But yeah.
We just have to agree to disagree.
That's cool. That's cool.
I feel like I wouldn't say it's less work in a 9 to 5. It's just different kind of work. Because like you said, like they're working logistics and stuff like that. They're not as much on the floor, but at the same time, I've worked like 9 to 5, and I've been like with Burger King or even at like Walmart and stuff like that, or at like restaurants, and often those managers like they're advertising and dealing with all that stuff. Like if we busy on the floor helping and doing just as much work as we are. So like during the day they working with us, and then we get off and go home.
But they're not your highest though. There's somebody over them who ain't doing that shit.
But like above,
and there's somebody over them who ain't doing what the nigga that's under him. You know what I'm saying? The higher up you get, the less work you have to do. Those are the people right above y'all. You know what I'm saying?
For me, it'd be the emotional toll. Like for me, it'd be the emotional toll. Like working for people is so hard. Mm-hmm. Like you'll be, it is very hard. So, but I would rather be stressed out about being overwhelmed at work for my business than being stressed out and overwhelmed to do A, B, and C for somebody else's business, especially when they don't appreciate you. Like
a lot of these, just about to get into that because that is one of my biggest things with working. The managers and supervisors, motherfucking attitudes and mouths. Just because you hire me and I work for you, don't mean you can talk to me crazy. You have to give respect to get it. I don't care what position you in. Like You want me to respect you? No, I'm not just like a rude person. I'm not just going to outright be rude to everybody until they respect me back. No. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Everything's cordial, but you just come out and you don't think I'm just about to yes ma'am, no ma'am, boy and girl, fuck you and fuck this job. And that's my issue. And that's why I need to work for myself because that's just how I feel. Because you're not about to just talk to me crazy. I'll flip all this shit over. And that's how I feel. Just working on that.
I feel it. So I understand.
I hit that point like mentally, but I never take it to the actual. I don't actually say like, "Boy, fuck you." I'm gonna flip this shit over.
I don't ever actually. I might tell people, "Boy, fuck."
I get irritated to the point where I would walk away from you and just ignore you, like ignore everything you say before I cut you.
Y'all are so funny.
I might say, "Boy, fuck you," but I ain't gonna tell them I'm gonna flip all this shit over. I might just do it. You know, that's not like a fair warning.
I might just.
I'm so she dead ass serious. I don't know what you laughing at. She is serious.
That's not bad though. Like
that's terrible.
Right. That's bad, babe.
You might just flip that shit. She said, "I'm gonna just flip it."
But
yeah, I'm gonna just do it because she was going on to like really back up her point. Like,
yeah, no, for real. Because seriously, y'all, listen though. I don't get like that often. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, y'all, I used to be flip shit, but now I just really be thinking about stuff before. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And everybody can't piss me off because I really don't pay that much attention to people, you know? But I feel like you get me to the point where you pissing me off and I'm like mad as fuck. You gonna get some fuck yous and some bitches and a couple of names and I just might flip some shit over. Because you deserved it for getting me there. You know what I'm saying? But it's not going to escalate there unless you going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And you there too. So then I got to match energy.
So it don't, but like, you don't get to the point like.
No.
Right, you don't feel like you should just be like, okay, and just let them have it sometimes?
Sometimes I do. But sometimes I got a point to prove.
Gotta get them.
Gotta get them, get you. Before they get me. I'm just saying. Fuck that. Gotta get them before they get me. But I be chilling. Like, y'all ain't say I go nowhere and just be bothering folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm, if anything, the one always goofing the fuck around laughing at some shit. But it can get there. We can get into it.
Okay. I understand.
Yeah, like I be chilling. I be high.
I'm just trying to live life.
For real.
No, I try my best not to flip, cause like,
it comes with age too.
I feel like I'm where you at. It's like I'm very cool. It takes a lot to really like get me like genuinely angry with you. So like when I do get there, I will just be like, okay, bro. Because if I flip, it's gonna be real bad. Like I'm a flip
walk
like
away.
Bad. So I'm just the type of person where I would rather just walk away and let you be right, even if I know you like dead ass wrong.
And see, I'm the type. I'm like, I just be like, I let stuff go on and go on and go on.
And then when you flip out, you look like the bad fucking guy, right?
But a lot of the time, look, no, a lot of the time, now I do flip out sometimes, but sometimes I just, all right, I don't want to do this no more. Whatever the situation. And,
oh, fuck that.
Then, you know what I'm saying? Y'all made me lose my point.
Because fuck that.
No, it's not though. Because sometimes though, like you gotta just let people be who they gonna fucking be.
Yeah, you can't fix stupid. I learned that.
Noted. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I gave you grace. I didn't just, immediately cut you the fuck off. Because sometimes people make mistakes. That's not all the time. I feel like you gotta use your discernment and pick and choose when you should be patient with somebody. But
okay, I can feel that.
Yeah, but when you do finally be like, yeah, it's curtains. Like, you don't have no regrets. Okay. I can honestly say anybody that I've been like, all right, well, they deserved it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of the time when I get to that point, I don't do it in a bad way. I don't be trying to put nothing in nobody's face. I don't be boasting. I don't be arrogant about it. I don't be loud about it. It's just like me and you know what we've been through. And me and you know it's a done deal. We know why it's a done deal.
We deal with different type of people because I've always had a situation where a motherfucker just gotta play stupid. Like, oh, I just
of course they're gonna play stupid.
What you did. So then I gotta sit here and tell you, bitch. For real.
People always have to play stupid at first. They always have to play stupid. Like,
I be over it. I be so over it. So now because you playing on my top.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That is my thing. Like I be having reasons. You know, for my flippings out. Mm-hmm. They just don't be happening for no reason. You know, there be
in the world of sales, bro, they used to teach us, it's because we used to do door-to-door sales and literally have to knock on people's doors, and that was asking to get cussed out for real. But like, even if you like presenting them with like 4K best evidence that like I'm trying to help you, sometimes you just can't fix stupid. Some people are so set in their ways that you can never make them understand. They're never gonna see things from your point of view, and so you can't continue to get angry or just let that bother you. Like with Shani, I had to just accept he's an asshole. That's who he is. Once you get past that, he's not a bad guy. I'm okay with that.
Oh my gosh!
Like for real. Like
we will have to put that beep sound on when we put this video because Reggie been saying names all night.
I'm telling the truth. He was an asshole. But once
you almost made me fucking choke to death. I got wine all over me.
He's not really that much. He's not a bad dude. He's really not.
Just caught me the fuck off guard.
Like,
you're right.
Some people
right, Reggie.
Some people are set in their ways. If somebody is colorblind and I see red and they see blue, they're never gonna see red.
Oh my God, y'all remember that fucking dress that was going around?
Yes,
that was like what was it? White and gold.
It was white and gold.
I remember what we don't know what color it was, y'all. It was a bunch of different colors.
It was
now.
black. It was blue and black.
Everybody seen different colors. We're just not gonna go there. We're just not gonna go there. Okay.
I don't know what color it was. To be honest with
the
you,
dress. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The dress. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That had me stressed out.
Either way, yeah. Like if some people like see one color and some people see another color, you can never make them see different colors. Mm-hmm. Like they're not gonna see from your point of view, and you just gotta be. That's why I say sometimes you just gotta hit the okay, bro. You gotta let them have it.
No, for sure. I feel that. Sometimes you gotta let them motherfuckers just.
Don't let it bother you. Let the stress. And you gotta have that. It is what it is. Like it's a famous thing that Cat Williams used to say. It's a special component in weed. It's called fuck it. once you get that in your system, you don't really care about a lot of things. You gotta,
and I have to be having that in my system. So that's why, that's why now I'll be cool, and it's cool.
You gotta say fuck it. You know what?
You're right. Fuck it. We just gotta say fuck it, y'all. But it's 9:00. That is time for our podcast.
It was at episode 10.
No, I don't know because we had a 5 technical difficulty for a couple weeks, so we're gonna have to search and see what episode that was.
But thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be back here next Friday
same
at 8
p.m. Eastern time.
So make sure y'all tune in and give it up for
Wookity a little bro in town.
And I appreciate you coming on, Reggie. You was a great, amazing guest. We appreciate your insight.
That was some amazing
conversation. It was a lot more intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Just
you see
grown up that I thought.
You know the girl? You see the girl?
He was grown.
It's not even teen anymore. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week, though. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let me end yours first.